Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some things that I eat while I'm on the road to keep it 100% vegan, to keep it healthy, and to keep myself satiated. So Crystal and I just recently went on a road trip here in British Columbia and Canada, and I thought it'd be a good idea to film some of the meals that I had on the road to give you guys some ideas on things that you could eat while you're traveling or while you're at school, going to work, camping, whatever it might be. I always get messages from you guys saying, Derek, I need simple meal ideas. You make all these amazing meals in your kitchen, but I want some simple meals that I can just grab and head out the door with. So that's what this video is all about. My whole thing when traveling is I don't like to just rely on places having vegan options. When you're out there and you're traveling and you get super hungry, this is when your willpower is at its weakest. And this is when it's easy for your mind to just make decisions and be like, hey, you know what? Just that fast food this one time is gonna be okay. Or hey, just go into that 7-Eleven and get some taquitos. No one will know. But no, you want to stay super satiated and have some food with you so you don't have to make these decisions. Taquitos are so good though. There's always a time for taquitos, vegan ones though. There's lots of time to go out and eat and enjoy food at restaurants and different places when you are out on vacation or whatever, but it's a good idea to have a handful of like go-to snacks and go-to meal ideas that you can just really simply put together in a pinch and yeah, enjoy so you continue to stay healthy, keep your energy up, and stay on track. So with this video, I basically just filmed some of the snacks and the meals that we had on the road trip, and I figured it'd just be fun to kind of go over those with you guys and share what I had and share a little bit of our road trip with you. So this definitely isn't like the complete list of road trip snacks. This is just a few things that I had on my road trip, and it's stuff that I consistently bring, and it's always seemed to work out for me. But if you guys have any ideas that I haven't included in this video, definitely leave them in the comment section down below so that we can all learn, we can all share, and eat like more delicious, healthy food. So anyways, let's get into this and start looking at some of the footage from our road trip and talk about some of the snacks and meals. So the reason Crystal and I went on a road trip was because, well, the borders are closed, we can't really go anywhere else, but we also wanted to visit my good friend and business partner and his family. They have a couple new kids in the family as well, so we wanted to go visit them in the interior of British Columbia. So we headed out there. One of the first things that I snacked on was some cucumbers from the garden. So you guys may think like, yo, Derek, there's not a lot of calories in cucumbers. Why am I gonna waste my time with this on a road trip? Well, a lot of the time that we find ourselves like just wanting to snack or being snacky on road trips is because we're bored. A lot of the time you're just sitting there looking at the scenery go by, so you just want something to crunch on, to chew on. So cucumbers, fresh fruits and vegetables are great for this. We also brought some tomatoes from the backyard, and we've got some peaches that we bought along the way. They have the best peaches out there. And also some Lara bars that you can see there. Those are one of my favorite little snacks, and I actually have a old YouTube video, it's like 4 years old now, on how to make your own Lara bars. And it's actually a really short video, unlike the ones I do now, and a really, really simple recipe, and it's so delicious. So if you guys want to learn how to make your own Lara bars, I'll put that link in the description down below. Go check out my super old video, but it's actually such a banger, nice and short and to the point. So hummus, this is another amazing food to bring on a road trip. So I'm just dipping some tomatoes in hummus there, but of course you could have like crackers, you know, if you brought some chips or whatever, but I prefer just like fresh veggies, you know, some bell pepper or whatever would be a good idea as well. So one of the first stops that we made was actually at the calisthenics park where I started doing calisthenics. So I don't know if you guys have been following the channel for that long. I know some of you probably have, but if you do, you'll recognize this old footage and this old calisthenics spot. This is where it all started. So after that, I was hungry and I grabbed myself a banana. Bananas and fruit like apples, peaches like we had before are so good to bring on the go because, you know, they come in their own little package. They're, you know, ready to eat at any time. They're delicious, super satiating. Yeah, so there I am, just, you know, casually hanging in a one-arm L-sit, eating a banana like I always do. So the first stop that we made, I made myself a sandwich, and actually made myself a peanut butter and banana sandwich, one of my favorite things to make whether I'm at home or on the road. But this is interesting because I'm using this green nut butter, and this was actually from one of you guys, from a subscriber. You sent it to my P.O. box, and I was a little apprehensive to try it, I'm not gonna lie, but it actually tastes so good. So they just have some kale blended up with the peanuts here. It's like a pretty cool product, and it tasted just like peanut butter. So we've got some good sprouted whole grain bread, we've got that peanut butter banana, and here I am adding a bit of Vivo Life's whole supplement to it. It's like a protein powder. It's got some extra things in it as well, but I often do this as well with just protein powder, and it just like sweetens it up a bit, adds a little extra protein to it, and yeah, it makes it super satisfying. One of the highlights of the trip for me was stopping at this hot spring here. So this is in Nakusp, if you guys are curious, and there's my good friend and business partner and his daughter right there. So one of the snacks that I brought down there was trail mix. And I always bring trail mix on the go. Like if I'm going somewhere I don't know if there's gonna be vegan food, trail mix is one of my favorite ones to bring because you can get so many calories in such a small amount of space with trail mix. And you know, super delicious and really satiating and pretty healthy as well. This one here is the Kilimanjaro mix from Prana, and it's got a lot of chocolate chips in it. And as you can see there, the little one loved the chocolate chips, as do I. But yeah, so there I am with a handful of trail mix, just getting comfy in the hot springs. Man, these hot springs were amazing. That water doesn't look that hot, but it was like bathtub temperature. It's incredible. So yeah, pretty much in heaven right there. I just wanted to include this footage because I thought it was really interesting. You guys have heard about all the forest fires that are happening here on the West Coast. So this is what it looked like a lot of the time when we were there. It actually got even smokier than this. But this is what it looked like just like 2 days before that. It was like perfectly clear. So crazy. Nothing to do with food, but I just thought it was interesting. I don't know. Man, people that don't like subscribe to this channel and they're watching this for the first time are gonna be like, who is this guy? Like, why is he all over the place? Welcome to the channel. This is how things are around here. And then we got to our Airbnb. Well, it's called an Airbnb. It's more like a hotel. It's actually on an orchard, which is really cool. It's called Tree to Me. It's in Karamias. And we always like to get a place with a kitchenette if we can. It's a little bit more expensive. You know, you might spend an extra $30 or $40 a night. However, the amount you save there, or the amount you spend there, you're definitely gonna save and you're gonna make up by like not eating out and, you know, scrambling to get some delicious food. So here's an awesome meal that we made one of the first nights that we stayed there, and just got some bell peppers into a pot, some chickpeas as well, and then I added that Tasty Bite Indian curry mix, and man, it is so good. And the sauce is like so flavorful, so that's why I just added some plain chickpeas as well, because you know, you can kind of like thin it out with that and, you know, just get a lot more chickpeas in you and less sodium and less all that other crap. I don't know, we shouldn't have said that, should I? It actually turned out to be so delicious, and I couldn't have asked for like a better curry, not like a restaurant to be honest with you, but I'm super picky with my curries. So that company, Tasty Bite, they also have rice that you can buy like already cooked, so I just heated that up, and this meal took literally like 5 minutes to put together, almost no time at all, and you know, very little like utensils and cutting and chopping, all that sort of stuff. So I realized this isn't going to be what you're having, you know, when you're like sitting in your car, you know, on a road trip or whatever, but it's nice to know that you can make these really simple, relatively healthy vegan meals, you know, when you're at a hotel or an Airbnb or something like that. You don't have to slave away all day eating into your vacation time by cooking. So I'm just having it with a nice bunch of greens that we bought. There's lots of local greens out now, so we just bought some of those. And then I plated it up and had it with some of this local Okanagan vegan Caesar dressing, which is fire. If you guys ever see this in store, it's really good. So yeah, just kind of coated that and really enjoyed. That was like such a good meal. I probably could have had like 3 or 4 of those plates if I was hungry enough, but no, this filled me up really good. So while I don't like to put a price on my health, this meal was actually so cheap to put together. Like those Tasty Bite packages are only like $2 or $3 depending on where you get them. So I think we used like 3 of those, and you know, just some like mixed greens or whatever. Super cheap. It was probably like under 15 bucks to feed both Crystal and I. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. Couldn't have asked for a better meal. So we actually stayed there for another night. So this is another meal that we had one of the evenings. So just starting with a bunch of chopped tomatoes. Those are actually from our garden. And then I just opened a couple cans of, they call this chili, but it's more like beans in tomato sauce. It's not quite chili. And then, oh, the inevitable happened. The little tab broke off. So here I am, like a Neanderthal trying to get into it. And I'd never seen one of these can openers before. I did not know how to use this style. It looked really weird to me. So Crystal waited till I struggled for a little bit, and then she said, hey, let me give that a try, and like got it first try. Oh, no problems. So a couple cans of that, and then more Tasty Bite. This video is not sponsored by these guys. I just really like this option when I'm on the go. So yeah, there we are. Oh, and then those little tofu pieces. We actually stopped at a Whole Foods and got a few of those tofu pieces, and those things probably cost more than the whole meal did itself, but man, they were a really nice addition. Yeah, and then just some of that toast that we had, or some of the bread, I turned it into toast. It was really good. So Crystal just informed me this place is called a bed and breakfast. So they actually provided us with breakfast, surprisingly enough. So we actually had to request beforehand that we wanted a vegan breakfast. We just had to specify, and the poor lady, she was from South Africa. She didn't know what to cook. She was like, oh my God, I hope this is okay for you guys. So she made us these amazing breakfast burritos and some fruit from their orchard, and it was just incredible. It's a really, really nice breakfast. And that's actually some strawberry and apple juice there, which was amazing. She made it fresh that day for us, and it was just so good. So anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. Definitely leave your comments in the comment section down below. I always love reading them. And if you guys have any snacks or like, you know, fun meal ideas on the road or for on the go that you guys have that you like, definitely leave them in the comment section down below so that we can all share and learn from them. Leave a like, subscribe so you can see more. I will see you guys soon with another video. Thanks for watching.